Coming up on Sports and Super Bowl Sunday for the Blaine Spurley Park Kids Football Championship. They grow up so fast. Next thing you know, they're in high school playing playoff football. Or is it playoff football? And welcome to Sports Den. It is playoff time, and we are in the thick of it.
Playoffs?
And it's Halloween. We didn't deck out the set this time with the pumpkins and stuff.
Wouldn't have time.
Right. He's Jeff Dinsmore. I'm Kenton Kipp. And who are you for Halloween?
I'm Kent. I'm Kenton Kipp.
You are?
Yeah, this is me. No, that's you.
This is me. I'm the Sports Den sheriff. That's my costume.
I am the.
I also double as a ruggedly handsome Sports Den host. Sheriff of Sports Den.
No, I'm dead. No, I'm just a sports. Never mind. But it's time. It's playoffs.
Soccer. We've never had teams get this far before.
Nope. So we're first.
Two teams playing at the Dome. We had 3 in the state tournament.
Yep.
And the Bengals. Just can't stop them Bengals.
Oh, unreal.
All right, let's pick it up from the state quarterfinal as Blaine took on the #1 seed, Chamberlain Park Rebels, a team they've seen before. Mistake by the Bengals here. Kind of indecisiveness before they finally kick off. And it's going to be picked off. Esteban Arias. His shot from deep, and it's good. The Rebels take a 1-0 lead. Ooh. Shot from 25 yards out. It was 1-0 Rebels at the half. In the second half, nice play. Coming off the free kick, running the play here as Ian Durbin sets up Mitch Bogey.
Boom.
He puts a foot on it. No.
No.
Mitch Bogey puts it in and ties it up at 1 goal apiece. He leads the Bengals in goals this year. Star Wipe for the Play of the Week nominee. Durbin, the nice pass, and Bogey puts a foot on it. Check this out, late in the game. There's one more look at there, Bogey scoring the goal, and then Bogey's gonna strike again. Another free kick. This time it goes off the post, and Bogey's there to put a foot on it.
Ooh.
Right place, right time.
What?
What?
Me?
What? Bogey with the goal. Nice one off the post. And Jeff Bogey's good at soccer. He is leading them through the state tournament as he scores both of the Bengals' goal. And the Bengals win. They upset the Rebels as the defense shuts down from there.
Ooh.
And the Bengals move on to the state semifinals. They took on the #5 seeded Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars. They traveled down to the Metrodome.
They play hockey, don't they?
They play a lot of sports.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mitch Bogey is ready to go. So they are taking on the Jaguars. And in the first half, off a penalty kick, it's going to be Nicholas Miripiri. And he gets the goal. Very exciting. And then about a minute later, Bengals return the favor. Colton Nelson penalty kick goal. He ties it up at 1 apiece. Less than 30 seconds left in the half. Jeremiah Strand to guess who? Mitch Bogey. He puts a foot on it. Beautiful play. That gave the Bengals the lead with just 20 seconds left to go in the half. Strand, a nice move. And Bogey puts a foot on it. That's a Play of the Week nominee.
Yes.
That's beautiful, magnificent. Magnificent. Shh, quiet. Bogey doesn't like loud noises.
No.
Noah Bruder sets up a pass, and then it's TJ Sign doing the rest from there. He puts in the goal. That made it 3-1. That would be our final score. The Bengals win. They moved the state championship, Jeff.
Man,
we've
that-
never had a team in a state championship before. The Bengals are there. They're going to take on another tough opponent, Eastview, the number 3 seed. Championship game Thursday, 5:30 down at the Metrodome. So we'll have highlights of that game for you next week.
Yep.
And go and support your Bengals.
Awesome. But there's a whole lot more, though, you know.
Yes, in Class A, St. Paul Academy Summit will be taking on Rochester Lourdes. And that game won't be at 5:30. That'll be earlier in the day. And so that's exciting. A shakeup there as Prairie Seeds. They were ousted and Marshall had the bye, but they couldn't take advantage. Rochester Lourdes is in the final. All right, ladies soccer. It wasn't just the guys.
No.
The ladies were there too.
There was
They
a whole lot
upset
more.
Centennial in the quarterfinal.
Yep.
Nice win from them there. The only team to hold Centennial
Yep.
scoreless in any game this
Yep.
year.
That was unreal. Yeah, I mean,
Great
it's like,
defense.
oh my
They tried to
goodness.
bring that great defense into a powerhouse in Wyzetta.
Yep.
So we go down to the Metrodome as the Bengals took on the number 2 seeded Wyzetta Trojans.
All-America Field.
Mall of America Field, you betcha. In the first half, Katie Schultz, nice pass upfield, and it's Kylie Schwartz putting the goal in. Far post, gets it to go, 1-0 Wyzetta. Later on in the first half was Taylor Olson with the goal call there. Madeline Eklund, the nice pass to Summer Johnson. And early on, Wyzetta is in control. It is 2-0 Trojans. Still in the first half, it's Kiana Nickel working the ball up the field. Nice pass, and it's Madeline Eklund this time that puts in the goal to add to her assist, and it's 3-0 Trojans all in the first half. Later on in the first, Ashley Pafko, a nice run here. She sets up Cara Jolly. She scores it. That made it 3-1, but that was all the scoring for the Bengals as Ruby Stauber adds one more for the Trojans, and Wyzetta wins 4-1 the final score. So Blaine will end up playing in the third place game, and Wyzetta moves on to take on White Bear Lake and Thursday at the Metrodome in the 3 o'clock game, and Blaine gets the 8 a.m. game on Thursday, taking on the number 1 seed Lakeville North for a chance to get third place. And then in Class A, it is some familiar teams there. Benilde St. Margaret's moves on to the final 3-2 victory over South St. Paul. And Blake over to Tino Grace, 2-0. So it is the number 1 and number 2 seeds, Benilde St. Margaret's and Blake in the final.
So, wow, a lot of good stuff. Blaine going to be there. That's unreal. That's the state tournament coming up.
So we go from playoff football to playoff football. And the Panthers, we weren't sure what was going to happen. You take a team from the Northwest like Andover, who's playing in 5A.
Yeah.
They're the 6th seed.
Yeah.
But still a good team.
Yeah.
Traveling to Spring Lake Park to take on the 2 seed Panthers.
It was unreal. It was a good game. It was like both these two teams are very good teams. And Andover, I think, was a whole lot better than what they looked. We're going to go to the highlights right now. It was unreal. Here we go. We're getting excited. There's Andover right there, and there are the Panthers.
The Pouncing Panthers.
That's right. Right from the Bass, right here. This kid, Connor Wilkie.
He can
throw it. I'm telling you right now, it right there. Yeah, there, look out. There he goes. Lorch, he goes all the way for the touchdown, and it's 6-0, and the extra point's good. It's 7-0, right off the bat. Unreal. Here come the Panthers. Nice play for Evans. It's a touchdown for the Vikings, or not the Vikings, the Panthers. And the extra point is no good. Look at this, little trickery here. Halfback pass, that one. Oh, come on now. You could even catch that one.
I could.
Yeah.
True.
It's 14-6 at halftime. Woo. Coach Schleif's got to get these guys going. Second half. Here comes Evans. Once again, his second touchdown right there for a touchdown. And still no extra point. 14-12. Here comes, Panthers are looking for something or someone. Oh no, he fell. He was looking for it. Zorch again. Oh yes, it's another touchdown. It's 20-20. Andover. Hey, who says he can't pass? Oh, Aaron Murphy from Swenson. It's a first down on the 22-yard line. Oh, are you kidding me? All right, from 8, here comes Swenson. He keeps it in. That's a touchdown. The Panthers are going for 2. All right, they haven't scored yet. Here comes Evans. He gets in there. It's tied up 20-20. Oh, what a game. Panthers are going to have to punt here. There's 3 minutes left in the game, and they're going to punt, and then they're going to. What? It's fumbled. Tyron Jackson gets the touchdown. The Panthers are leading 27-20. But you know what? We're not done. Not done at all. Look at this one.
That's a play of the week.
That's a play of the week. Oh, yeah.
Big turn of events there.
Yeah. Can I get no?
Just the way they drew up that
That's
punt.
exactly right. Look at this. What unreal. There's Wilkie. Look at that touchdown. That is a beautiful touchdown. And now we're going to go for 2 points now.
Going for the win.
Go for the win. He gets it. He throws, and he has it right there. Touchdown. No. Dropped it. Oh. The Panthers are leading 27-26 with 1:26 left. Look at this right there. Here's his. He's had it hand right there. It was in, but no. So hands.
That was weird.
Right there. Yeah, you don't.
Why don't you
kick
just
it
do
to
the
EJ.
regular
You don't kick it to
onside
EJ.
kick?
And he goes in, and that's it. The Panthers win 27-26. The Panthers are excited. Now they play Totino Grace.
Never been happier to lose 20 yards before.
Just winning the game and getting a chance to play TG next week.
Really didn't want them to catch that ball because we needed this win, and we're going to go face TG with our best next week.
Words can't even explain it. It just felt really great.
So the Panthers, Jared Evans had 102 yards. Unreal, 102 touchdowns. Austin Swenson, 11 for 28, and a 28-yard touchdown. Or not a touchdown, but a good pass there. Tyrese Jackson, he fumbled a recovery for the touchdown. And EJ, he had 69 yards, so he didn't have 300 yards. But the Panthers right there, they're in the finals against the Totino Grace Eagles coming up once again, as you can see it right there. Totino Grace was 21-7, and they beat Matamidi, and it was Spring Lake Park over Andover 27-26. So the Panthers now get Totino Grace, and how many times
We've
have
seen that before.
Yeah, a couple times we've seen this, and it'll be the number 1 team against the number 2 team, the Panthers and the Eagles. It's going to be a big game. Friday night, yep.
We're going to take a break. We've got more playoff football and some more things coming up. Before we do, trivia question time. What is the greatest Halloween costume of all time?
What? A movie?
Ever. Halloween costume.
Oh.
Like kids put on costumes. Some adults do too.
All right.
Some adults. Give us a call, 763-231-2809, or email us at sports@northmetrotv.com. Plenty more Sports 10 coming at you. You watch Sports on North Metro TV.
You've had frozen pizza. You've had pizza old and cold. Oh, you've even had pizza that tastes like cardboard and ketchup. Well, what the heck? It's time to find out what pizza is supposed to taste like. It's time for Linwood Pizza. Linwood Pizza. Taste the difference fresh makes.
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
In Anoka County, contact Twin Cities Insurance Group, your nationwide insurance agent.
If you need seamless gutters, whether the job is large or small, you can say,
I know a guy!
For your full service landscaping, you can say,
I know a guy.
If you need commercial or residential lawn care, you can say,
I know a guy. I'm Charlie Walker, and if you need professional seamless gutters, landscaping, and lawn care, you can say, I know a guy.
With gold at all-time high, take that rope and say bye-bye. Earrings, bracelets, rings, and chains. We buy gold at your exchange. Don't send your gold to someone strange. We buy gold at your exchange. Spring Lake Park, Fridley Blaine. We buy gold at your exchange.
Once the polls close on Tuesday, November 6th, tune in to North Metro TV for complete coverage of Election Day.
Join us as we focus on local election results while also keeping you up to date on state and national races.
Starting at 8 p.m., our team coverage will bring you live results, in-depth stories, and exclusive interviews.
North Metro TV, your home for Local Decision 2012.
Welcome back to Sports Den. Thank you for following instructions and not going away.
Nope.
Last week we asked a trivia question, how many combined state soccer titles did our teams have? We had a kid from Blaine that said 2. First he said 1, then he said 2, because Coon Rapids had 2 state soccer titles in the 80s, back when they were good at sports. And he says that since Coon Rapids was a part of our franchise until 97, that should count. But unfortunately in the question I did say Blaine, Centennial, and Spring Lake Park. I did clarify that. So Coon Rapids is not one of those schools. So unfortunately, Devery, you lose.
Yeah, Devery, you don't get a...
And I'm only being hard on him because he's on our crew, so he can't win anyway. So nothing you can do will allow you to win.
You don't get your just you don't get your
all right. Football. More playoff football. Centennial and Champlain Park, they've faced each other before.
Yep.
Seems like pretty much every time Champlain Park gets the best of them, and it's always a close game coming down to the end.
It is.
This one was no different, as we go to some Class 6A football playoffs. Centennial Cougars traveling to Champlain Park to take on the Rebels.
That's a big boys right there.
Oh yeah, the big boys. Speaking of big boys, Michael Diggins takes this one from 5 yards out, and he bowls his way into the end zone. Cougars get on the board first. Goralski the extra point, 7-0 Cougars with the lead. Oh my indeed, Sales. Nice run here, making some moves. Check out the spin move. 19 yards, he's just shy of the goal line, but he would punch it in. Michael Sales is a beast of a running back, and he will punch it in from 1 yard out. He and Bridgeport Tusser from Osseo, my 2 favorite running backs in this conference. They're big and fast. Trevor Garrison to Bryce Marcourt. Rolling out, he hits his receiver, he gets close to the goal line, and of course, that's Michael Sales territory. 22 yards in the pass, and then a 1 yard touchdown run for Sales. It is 14-7 Rebels at the half. In the third quarter, Cougars on 4th and 5, looking for a first down at the 15. Incomplete pass, turnover on downs, and then on the next play, Rebels take advantage. Right away, the draw on the shotgun, and Sales is off. He is setting sail down the sideline, breaks a tackle. He cuts it inside, goes 79 yards all the way down to the 5 yard line of Centennial. And of course, he finishes drives, so he finishes what he started. He punches it in, a 3 yard touchdown run, 21-14. Ensuing kickoff, the Cougars, Tyler Iquinto takes it, and up the far sideline, breaking some tackles, 64 yards down to the 30 yard line of the Rebels, and the Cougars are in business. And it's Max Corey hooking up with Josh DeWitt wide open, makes the grab, 32 yard touchdown. Extra point Goralski, it's 21-14. Then Trevor Garrison, the quarterback, sneaks one in here, 2 yard touchdown run, makes it 28-14. We go to the fourth quarter. Corey hooks up with his receiver, DeWitt. This time, a little more effort into it. Double covered, makes the grab, gets inside the 5 yard line, down inside the 3, 32 yard play there. And then from there, it's Michael Diggins territory. Punches it in from 3 yards out, 28-21, Cougars within a score. The Rebels come back and get a score of their own. Big play here. Garrison to Marcourt. He makes the grab, and he takes it to the house. 67-yard touchdown, 35-21. Champlin Park back up by 2 scores. Cougars, Michael Diggins, 9 yards out, touchdown Cougars, 5.5 to play, 35-27, extra point no good. They're down 8. But the Rebels are able to run up the clock. 4th and 3, consider that converted. It is game over. 35-27 Rebels with the win. Thanks to QCTV for the footage. Max Corey, 82 yards and a touchdown. Most of that going to Josh DeWitt. Diggins, another nice game. 133 yards and 3 scores. That's what Diggins do. Treadle with 55 yards. As unfortunately Centennial season comes to a close, they finish 3-6. As Michael Sales, 204 yards and 3 scores. Mark Court with 108 yards receiving and a touchdown. As the Rebels move on, and they'll be playing some crossover games.
Yep, exactly. That's the big boys.
Yes. Also in Section 6 of Class 6A, it was the Bengals. They got the 5 seed. They had to travel to 4 seed. How much nicer would it have been if you get the 4 seed? Instead, you get the 5. You travel to Brainerd. Take the bus.
Yep.
But they handled their business as they traveled up to Brainerd to take on the Warriors. In the first half, it was Luke Bora. His fumble at the goal line. The Bengals recover. No points for the Warriors. And then a field goal attempt still in the first half, low enough to hit a lineman's leg. Bounces up and goes to Steven Newberger, and he loses it. Riley Hezerman, the fumble recovery. It's a good thing because that could have gone back to the Warriors' first down, but Bengals get it. Zeros at the half, and Warriors had some opportunities here. There's interception, goes through, batted away by his own defender.
Oops.
The Warriors just couldn't come up with the plays when they needed it. We go to the third quarter, and Alex Copa takes this one in from 16 yards out. Extra point, Zach Wright. And it is 7-0 Bengals. Then we go to the fourth quarter. Alex Copa in from 1 yard out. And then Najee El Arabi on the counter play, and he takes it 37 yards into the house. 2-point conversion by Alex Copa made it 21-0 Bengals. That was a Play of the Week nominee. And then ensuing kickoff, watch this. They'll cause a fumble, and Josh Lampkin gets his second fumble recovery on the day, and that pretty much sealed the deal. Bengals made the plays, Warriors did not. 21-0. Bengals with the shutout, and they move on as Copa, 203 yards on the ground, 37 carries, 2 touchdowns for him. Better day rushing than it was passing. And Allende, 73 yards rushing. Caleb Butler just putting up ridiculous defensive numbers still, 15 tackles and a forced fumble, as the Bengals now have the task of that crossover game with between sections 5 and 6. They take on Edina, top-ranked Edina. And then the winner gets to play the winner of Wayzata and Champlin Park. There's no easy games, especially from here on out. Every one of them is going to be very, very tough. You're going to have to earn it in this section, in this class, I should say.
I think Osseo, you gotta wait for Osseo because they are very good.
Well, every one of those teams has a legitimate chance to come out of this one.
Maple Grove, Yep.
So the winner basically is in the state because there'll be 8 teams left. There's 16 teams left right now. All right. We've got some other football scores in 6A. Minnetonka, the win over Hopkins in Section 6, along with Eden Prairie over Shakopee. Osseo over Anoka, Edina beating Armstrong. Wayzata, a big win over Minneapolis South. Maple Grove over Coon Rapids.
Matamidi was beaten by Tatina Grace 21-6. It was Apple Valley beating St. Louis Park 38-14. Elk River, big game. That was a big game against Rogers. They beat them out 53-42. Chisago Lakes, they are the champion coming up against. They beat St. Francis 49-7. And Bemidji, who will play Chisago Lakes. That's going to be a big game also. 21-0 over Cambridge.
And it was Super Bowl Sunday, speaking of big games, for the Blaine Sprinley Park Athletic Association. As we had 5 championship games in one day. And we're here to give you a recap on what happened this past Sunday as the kids took to Bengal Stadium in second grade. Panthers versus Bombers. Panthers get a nice run from Grant Ricker, a gain of 12 before he gets planted on his head. He will soon grow, not because he got planted on his head, but because he's going to grow bigger. From there, the quarterback follows his blocks and dives in a 1-yard plunge. Brandon Talso, the Panthers win 7-0 final.
That's all they needed.
That's all they needed. That's what they got. That's all they needed. Third grade, Razorbacks versus Wildcats. Wildcats have a hard time hanging onto the ball, but running back Jackson Braun picks it up and gets the wheels churning. Gets outside, 20-15 touchdown.
That's right.
30-yard touchdown run, play of the week nominee. Wildcats win 32-6. In the fourth grade, Thunder versus the Wolves. Kickoff to open up the second half. No score until Jack Raymond fields the kick and surges through the coverage team 60 yards for the touchdown. That's a play of the week nominee, and that was your score of the game.
It's all
Wolves
good.
win it 6-0. Fifth grade, Wildcats versus Steelers. It is scoreless until the fourth quarter. Check out this play, Jeff. You're going to want these guys on your team. Steelers quarterback Hogan, the play action connects a nice pass to Darius Robinson. He breaks a tackle and dives for the end zone. 27-yard touchdown, Hogan to Robinson. Another play of the week nominee, and the Steelers win 6-0.
Oh, right.
Sixth grade championship, Lions versus the Warriors. Late second quarter, Lions up 4, pitch to Tony Strand, no room to run. He cuts it back, gets some blocks, and he takes it in for the 8-yard touchdown, his third touchdown of the night, and the Lions win 20-8 the final. Congratulations to all the kids of the Blaine Spring Park Youth Athletic Association. You are all champions.
Yes, that was fun too.
Sure was.
A couple of games. I had the early game. It was a good time. A lot of fun.
Well, we've got Sports In wrapping up now.
Yep.
We've got volleyball. We're going to go over to volleyball at Blaine.
We're going to go right now.
Let's take a look at the section brackets right now.
Right.
That's what we're going to do. As Blaine will be taking on Tina Grace, we're going to televise that very shortly, and to have that for you probably tomorrow. Osseo taking on St. Michael Albertville. That game's going on right now, so we'll know the winners of these games very soon, and the highlights for these games plus the championship final Saturday at Anoka High School, November 3rd, 7 p.m. So the Bengals see if they can get another team in the state tournament. That's what they do.
That's all they do.
That's what they do. All right, Athlete of the Week, we have Mitch Bogey, Blaine Boys Soccer. Yeah. So 4 goals in the state tournament so far. That's pretty good.
That's right.
He's off to a good start.
Go for the champion. Come on.
Have a great year. So congratulations to Mitch Bogey. We'll get you a Sports Stand t-shirt, which is what you want.
Yep.
And he doesn't like loud noises, so just keep it down. Keep it down. All right, time now for our Play of the Week. I'm supposed to pound. You got to do this first.
I couldn't break it.
You're not going to until you pound it. You have to pound it before it breaks open. Oh,
no,
I don't know what
forget
just
it.
happened there.
It's broke.
Here it is. Speaking of bogey, who needs par when you can have bogey?
That's right.
Bogey, not a hole in one, but a foot. He puts a foot on it, and he scores it. Nice play by Strand. He gets over there, and then Bogey puts it in. The Bengals wish. Keep it down.
See?
Keep it down.
I told you, be quiet.
Bengals at work.
I got it
All right.
open now. If you want to pound
I
it.
don't want to. It's going to spill.
Okay.
Bengals are playing tonight versus Tina Grace in 5-3A semifinal. We'll have Blaine and Edina on Friday night. And we'll also have highlights of the Spurling Park Tina Grace game. And then Saturday, should Blaine advance to the finals, we'll have that game as well.
Yep.
We're in the thick of it right now.
It's
We're
right
in the
here,
middle.
man. Yep. I thought it was.
And then our Sports End season finale is on the 14th. We will post on our website the nominees for you to vote. NorthMetroTV.com.
Yep.
Vote for your athletes of the fall season, both the male and the female. We'll post that on there, so go and check that out, and you can vote on there. We'll announce the winners on our finale on the 14th. That's about all the time we've got for you today. Thanks for joining us. Have a happy and a hoppy Halloween. Go Bengals.
Go Panthers.
And go Cougars.
How about those Gophers?
Oh, I know. I'm so happy right now.
Happy.
Me so happy. All right.
Vikings not doing so good. But you know what? The Gophers, the little Jug Brown.
The old Blade Spheroid.
Brown Jug, you know what I mean. You've been. Yeah.